Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Today is the 16th of October, and we are going to be working on lesson 2.4 today, which is all about subtraction. So, yesterday we were all about addition. Today we are going to tackle subtraction. Did you guys know that operations that undo each other are called inverse operations? Yep, addition and subtraction are inverse operations. So we can check our work in subtraction by doing addition. So are multiplication and division. They're inverses too. So our video lesson today will also be available live. After our video or live lesson, here is what you're going to do. You are going to finish workbook page 69, which happens to be the homework page, but because it's Friday, we're going to do it in class. We're going to do the front and the back today. Then you can take a photo of both sides and submit. Your other assignment for today is a freckle subtraction assignment. Please remember to use scrap paper. After that, you're done. Hey, it's Friday, right? Do something fun. Here are your choices. You can work on the $1 Million Project. You can work on Prodigy. You can catch up on anything that you have to complete from this week that you might not have gotten a chance to finish. And you can check out our Friday Fun Choice Board. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a great weekend. All right, so what are we doing in our notebook today? Let's take a look. This is going to be what your notebook page looks like when it's all done. We're actually going to do both of these pages in our notebook. So both of them are about subtraction. All right, that's what it's going to look like all when it's done. So your job is to take out your notebook and open up to the next blank page. You are going to also need your folder, and we're going to take out the purple papers. You are going to need the purple papers with the 4 long pieces of strips, and you're going to need the one that says subtraction. So there should only be one purple paper left, and that goes back in your folder for next week. Our folder can go to the side. And we're going to put aside the paper with the strips, and we're only going to take a look at the one that says subtraction. We are going to need to trim this up, so I'm going to cut it in 2 places. Just like that. All right, and now I'm going to glue it down. All right. So these are my rules to subtract. Maybe I want to add a little color. I'm going to go over this with a marker. Just like with addition, in 4th grade, subtraction is the same as it always was. The only difference is that we're using larger numbers. I love this saying. More on the top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zero's the game. And more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. So here's what that means. If you're subtracting 7 minus 2, we know we always start in the ones column. There's more on the top. That means there's no need to stop. 7 minus 2 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. 4 minus 4 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. And 2 minus nothing is 2. So that's the easiest kind of subtraction there is rather. But this is pretty easy too. So if your numbers are the same, then you're going to get a 0. 0 is the game. So 8 minus 8 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0, and so forth. It's this one right here that we kind of have the most trouble with in 4th grade. When there's more on the floor, or in that second number, you need to go next door and get 10 more. And essentially, when we subtract, we are getting a bundle of 10 and bringing it back to where we need it at, right? The way that I explain it when we do subtraction may seem like we're just going next door to get 1, but really we're grabbing 10 because we have a base 10 number system. And so each place value, remember when we learned in place values, the number place value to the left is 10 times more than the one to the right. All right, let's do a problem. I am going to use the white space that's at the bottom of my page to write a subtraction problem. I'm going to write pretty big. I'm going to do 3,897 minus 2,998. Draw my line. And we know that whenever we're doing a subtraction or addition problem, we always want to start in the ones column. I'm also going to use some different colors when I'm solving this problem as well. Okay, so I'm going to have a little note here that says, start here. All right, we want to start in the ones column. All right, let's get started. So we're going to say to ourselves, 7 minus 8, can I do it? No, I can't. So I need to go to my neighbor, Mr. 9, and say, can I borrow a bundle of 10 from you? Right? So I like to, instead of, I know that it's a bundle of 10 that I'm borrowing, but the way that I like to think of it is like we're borrowing just one person. So he says, sure, you can have one of my people. And it leaves him with 8 people in his house. And the one person walks over and stands next to the 7, making it 17. Now we have 17 minus 8. Can we do it now? Yes, we can. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's a 9. So I'm going to write 9 down below. Now I'm ready to go to my tens column. 8 minus 9. Can I do it? No, I can't. If I only had one more, I could. So I need to go next door to my neighbor, Mr. 8. Hello. How many people do you have in your house? 8 people. Can you spare one for me, please? Sure, no problem. They always say yes, by the way. Leaving him with 7 people at his house, the one person comes over, stands in front of the 8 that's there, making it 18. Now I have 18 minus 9. Can I do it? I sure can. 18 minus 9 is 9. Then I'm going to go to my hundredths place. I have 7 minus 9. Can I do it? Nope, can't do that. So I need to go to my neighbor, the 3, ask if I can borrow a person. Sure, sure. Leaves him with 2. The person comes over, stands in front of the 7, making it 17. 17 minus 9, can I do it? Yes, I can. The answer is 8. And then I have 2 minus 2, which is 0. I do not need to write the 0, right? It's very rare that you're going to see like numbers with zeros in front, right? So we're just going to leave that blank. Our final answer is 899. And we want to make sure to circle our answer. Good job, guys. I'm also going to just take a minute here to kind of add some color to my little saying. All right, let's talk about the rules for subtraction. So we're going to go to the next page, and we are going to write a title at the top, and we're going to write subtraction with regrouping. It's a little symbol for with. Subtraction with regrouping. And if you want, you can make your words a little fancy. And now is the time that we are going to actually use this other purple paper. So you should have a piece of paper that has all these strips on it, like a little checklist. It was just easier for me to copy the whole page to put it in your packet. You are only going to use one of these. You can do whatever you want with the other three. You can throw them out. You can cut them into little strips if you want and leave them. You can use them as bookmark, whatever you would like to do. But you only need to cut out one right now. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause that video. So I have my little checklist, and I'm going to kind of want to glue it in a little bit more to the right. Like so, this would be centered, and I'm just going to move it over a tiny bit. And there we go. So this is a checklist to help us remember the steps for subtracting. Little helpful hints, if you will. And so I'm going to draw one of these fancy symbols, bracket there, and I'm going to write helpful hints. All right, so the first rule whenever we're subtracting is to start in the ones column. It's the first rule. Start in the ones column. Don't fall into that trap of starting anywhere else. The second rule is that you want to ask yourself, can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I can. Or no, I can't. If you cannot do it, if the answer is no, then go next door. You have very friendly neighbors, and they will never say no to you. They always will give you what you want. Trust me. And finally, I don't have any dark blues. Number 4, you're going to borrow 10. And now you can. Now you'll be able to subtract. So you're going to start in the ones column. You ask yourself, can I do it? If the answer is no, then you're going to go next door. You're going to borrow 10, and now you can. And then you're going to keep just doing that all the way across the problem until you get to the greatest place value. So this is a little checklist here, and I want you to make a little check mark in each little box. All right. And don't forget, guys, since addition and subtraction are inverse, you can always check your answer using addition. And I'll show you how to do that in class. All right, so these were our 2 pages of notes that you had to take today. Again, always remember that we have our digital math notebook with photographs of my notebook in it in case you need to ever look back. And today now we are going to be get our workbook page. So I'd like everybody to shut your notebook, or you can keep it open as a reference. And you are going to tear out page 69. What page? Page 69. So you'll notice that this is the homework page, but it's Friday. So we're going to do our homework page in class, which is okay. I really like the way that they set up this page because they give us the steps to subtraction right up at the top of our paper. So if we forget, this is where we can go. Right, I just want to do 1 or 2 problems together, and then I'm going to send you off to do the rest on your own. All right, here we go. Let's see, I need something good to write with. Okay. Normally I'd be writing with pencil, but I want you guys to see it, so I'm going to use a marker and hope that I don't mess up. All right, starting my ones column, I say 7 minus 4. Can I do it? Yes, I can. 4, 5, 6, 7 is a 3. 3 minus 5. Can I do it? Nope. So I have to go next door. Hello, Mr. 7. Can I borrow one of your people? He says, sure. He stands in front of the 3, making it a 13. 13 minus 5. Can I do it now? I sure can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's an 8. It's hard writing so tiny, I know, so make sure you have a sharp pencil. 6 minus 5. Can I do it? Nope. Go to my 8. He becomes a 7. My 1 comes over standing next to the 6, making it a 16. So now I have 16 minus 7. I like to count up from 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Leaves me with 9. 7 minus 6 is 1, giving me an answer of 1,983. Let's do another. We want to start in the ones column. 5 minus 0, can I do it? I sure can. 5. 6 minus 2, can I do it? I sure can. 4. 7 minus 1, can I do it? Yep, that would be a 6. Bring down my comma. 1 minus 2, can I do it? Nope. Go next door, leaves him with nothing, but I get to bring my 1 over to make an 11. Now I have 11 minus 2. Can I do that? Yes, I can. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That gives me a 9. 0 minus 0 is 0. And 4 minus 4 is also 0. I wish I didn't write those zeros. So my final answer is 9,645. Now, I can check my work using inverse operations. The way that I would do that is I would simply add whatever my answer is to whatever I subtracted, and I should get the top number. So I'm going to just do that. Let's see. I'm going to just rewrite it here. 402, 120 plus, I want to add my answer now, 9645. And let me just see. Do I get 411,765? That's what I should be getting. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 9, 10, 11. 1 and a 4. 411,765. 411,765. Yay! So I am 100% sure that I got this right. If this was a test, and it's always good to be 100% sure that you got something right? So this is good. I could also, if I wanted to, use inverse operations to check this one, right? And one way to do it without rewriting the problem is just to work in reverse. So I'd say 3 plus 4. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's a 7. 8 plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? And that is 13 up there. I could do 7 plus 7, 9 plus 7, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I could do 1 plus 6, which is 7, right? I could actually use my regroupings as my target that I wanted to reach, and it works the same way. All right, guys, I hope that you're able to finish this page 69. Now, remember, you're not only doing the front, but you're also doing as much as the back as you can, okay? If it's too hard, you can at least try it. And then you're going to take a picture of both sides and post it to today's assignment, and then you have a freckle assignment. All right, I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend. I will see you next week.